Hi. We're going to show you how to roll an egg roll. What we did is we sauteed some carrots, some Napa cabbage, some green onion, carrots, and bean sprouts. And what I'm doing is I'm setting this at an angle so all the juice can run out of it, because you don't want anything that's wet and juicy. So that's why it's at an angle. Now what I'm going to show you is how to roll it. I'm not going to show you how to cook it because you all know how to use a deep fryer. Okay, and this also has chicken that we...
Well, in the beginning it was fried in the wok. Just cooked in the wok.
We sauteed everything in the wok, and now we're draining the juice out of it. And now I'm going to show you, you fold that up and you pull it back. Pull it back so that you got a nice tight roll right here. Alright? Then roll it up to where that little point, can you see the little point that's left over from the end? Roll it up to that point. Then turn this side in, and then turn this side in up to the meat. Alright? So you still got a nice little tight bulge there. And you turn it up just a little bit, and then you see this point here, wet your finger and go up this and up this side, and that kind of sticks it all together, and you just keep rolling and rolling until you get a nice egg roll.
And
alright, and what we're using is we're using a wax paper bag, and you can use Ziplocs or anything. And we're putting 2 in so that we can freeze them, because you don't want to cook them and then freeze them. You're going to want them so that you can put them right into your deep fryer when you get them out of the freezer, because it'll reheat all your meat and everything back. So what I'm doing is we got these nifty little wax paper bags, and we're just rolling them up like this, and we're going to tape it with a piece of tape closed. And as you can see, we've got quite a little stack started.
And the egg roll wrappers we got right at Walmart.
Yeah.
And all the vegetables we got at Walmart. Everything was right at Walmart, so it's not a big. How much do you think it costs to make all this?
We've got probably $2 in the Napa cabbage, and we use probably a third of it or a quarter of it. And it's got like a half a carrot. We took the meat and the meat off the bone of a chicken leg and a chicken thigh, and it's 1 can of bean sprouts.
And you could make egg rolls just about anything.
Yeah, and you could your own. If you don't like bean sprouts, use something else. But you just keep it tucked nice and tight.
And you
roll it up to that little point. Fold one side up to the meat and the veggies, and the other side up there. Give it a half roll here just to hold it. Wet your fingers. Go up one side and down the other, and it, just like glue, glues it right together. Just continue to roll until, and they're as good, if not as or better than what you get in the Chinese restaurant.
And what did you say about the Rangoon?
Rangoon. You can do the same thing with the cheese and the crab Rangoon. You can roll them the same way in a little...
And use the egg roll wrappers.
And use the egg roll wrappers.
Which are a lot easier and bigger, too, for your family, right? You think?
And this would be the size of a cheese Rangoon. They're not extremely large, but, you know, once you put these in a deep fryer, they expand. This crust does. So, we're not going to do that video tonight. We're just showing you how... What we're doing is we're putting them 2 together for meals, and we're going to put these in the freezer. We're going to cook a couple tonight for dinner, but when Ruthie makes her rice Chinese dishes and that, she can get the deep fryer out and do up 4 of these for us for meals, 2 for each, and it'll make a decent meal for everybody. All right, I think we're running low on things here, dear, so...
Well, also, too, I just want to mention to enter our giveaway, which we'll have that link up, and which part of that, when you'll see on the other video, is to say what you'd like to see Clay cook. And he can cook about anything because he did go to school for cooking and
But it was years ago.
Right, it was years ago, but still, we have a big interest in it.
I'm always cooking something. But you can see the carrots, and you don't have to use carrots. Use your imagination. Everybody has a great imagination. We have great followers, and this one's a little ripped, so what I'm going to have to do is have to compensate for it.
And we like watching your cooking videos, too.
Yes, and we enjoy all the cooking videos. And that little rip will be concealed by the other part of the egg roll. We'll flip that over, flip this over, go up to that point.
I mentioned the giveaway
wet
because
down
because
and roll.
Oops,
and,
I'm sorry.
And the rip is gone.
I'm
See?
sorry, I got sidetracked. But I wanted to say, we'd like to hear what else you'd like Clay to cook, because Clay can cook a lot of different things. But enter the giveaway, and you'll see on there you can do that. You can also write stuff here too, because give them some ideas.
We're down to the last two.
So.
And then we'll be cooking for our dinner, Ruthie.
Yay, because I'm starving.
I don't know if we're going to have enough for, well, maybe we'll have enough for two.
Oh, too bad, Clay. I guess you don't get to eat tonight.
You don't get to eat the other ones.
That happened to my parents before.
What, not having enough to eat?
They had a big dinner and they passed around the meat. Some guy took like 2 or 3 extra pieces and he said, and he was serious. He didn't even think about it. He goes, "Oh, there's not enough for you," to somebody.
Oh.
He didn't have enough sense to realize that everybody had to eat. But, you know, what do you do? Sometimes people do. My parents always laughed about that story. They thought it was kind of funny. But anyway, I guess, whoops.
And you can also wet these corners down if you want. If you find that they're falling apart on you in the deep fryer, by all means, wet every corner down that you can possibly find.
And we're on our
they'll stick.
And we're on our diet to lose a couple pounds every week, so this is a good for dieting too, with mainly veggies, right?
Yep. Down to the last one, Ruthie.
Uh-oh.
Then you can start cooking.
Oh, I get to cook?
Either you or me.
I guess I'll cook since you've been working hard all day. So, okay guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Just whipping up a quick dinner.
And anybody can do it. And why pay $1 a piece at the Chinese restaurant, or $1.29 for some of them, for decent, and you can use pork. Most people like the pork, but I'm not a pork eater. So.
Great for leftovers.
Yeah, if you've already cooked them and you put them in the fridge, you can heat them up in the microwave. Midnight snacks, great for the kids and they're quick and easy. And if the kids get out of the ball game or something, and you're still working, and they're looking for a quick snack, they can throw this right into the. And if they're already cooked, they can go right to the microwave and heat up their meals.
Like this will be something that I could throw in Clay's lunch and just cook up a few before he goes to work the next day.
She can cook them up the night before, or when we're having dinner, she can cook up maybe 6 or 8 of them, and what we don't eat, I'll take to work for lunch.
Which is what we're going to do tonight, too. We always save the extra for lunch the next day.
These 3 will be for the deep fryer. That piece of carrot out of there.
So, we'll...
Hope you will try making your own egg rolls and enjoy doing it. I know we enjoyed doing it. I showed Ruthie how to do it, and she's become a pro already.
Just throw them in the deep fryer.
Throw them in the deep fryer. When they come up nice and golden brown, they're done. Everything's been pre-cooked inside them, so like I said, what we're going to do is we're going to put them in the freezer, and when we're ready for them some other time, we don't have to sit here and make them ahead of time. If you make enough ahead of time, it's quick and easy. Several meals. Right here we've got, see, 2, 4, 6 plus those. There's 12 here. There's 15 egg rolls we just did, and I'll bet it probably didn't take more than 10 minutes. The longest was the sauteing the vegetables and the chicken, and cutting the chicken up. And altogether, I think I've got maybe a half an hour into this project.
Hey, I'm going to do a little ramble here before I leave. A lot of people have said to us different...
Ramble or Rambo?
Ramble. A lot of people have asked us about our spices, and of course we are remodeling, so you're going to see us remodel too. These are just a few of our spices. We also have spices over there. We have spices
In the
over
back cover,
here. We
too.
have tons of spices. So we'll have to do a video sometime on and off about what each spice is for, so you can see that you can change up just about any meal with just changing a spice, like a million of
And
them.
just so you
Yes.
know, you get 15 wrappers per package. So if you plan on doing 30 or 40 ahead of time, you'll want to buy 2 or 3 packages. They're about $2.50 a piece.
I'm grabbing this from you. It's low in sodium too. So anyway, that's our cooking video for tonight. A little all over the place, but we're tired. It's at the end of the day, and we're just gonna have some quick egg rolls.
Yeah, and we're gonna put a quick piece of tape on these to keep them closed, and we'll put them right to the freezer.
And then this is all we're gonna have, so we're gonna get skinny.
Yeah, we're eating lighter each day.
So we want to be half the people we
had
used to
soup
be.
and a sandwich for lunch, and I'm not really hungry right
Neither
now,
am
but
I.
I know we should eat, only because you should have at least 3 good meals a day, and there's enough chicken and vegetables in this, and if you had 2 each, that's a good meal, plus anything else if you wanted to have vegetables with it, or some kind of a potato wedges, or anything else that you could deep fry. French fries, it would make a nice meal. Okay, so this is Clay and Ruthie saying goodbye for now, and God bless.